BNP questions advisor statements. Anti-discrimination student movement will stay non-political, says Sargis. Train service resumes 12 hours after Kamlapur derailment. Full schedule recovery expected by end of day. And dengue cases and deaths climb daily. Experts warn of longer season. Hello and welcome to the News 24 English Bulletin. This is Nafisa. Those were Bashundhara T headlines. Now the details. The BNP claimed statements from advisors of the interim government are creating public doubt by sidestepping election issues. BNP leaders argued that reforms proposed by non-political figures are unrealistic and warned that delaying an elected government may erode public trust. Speaking at events in Dhaka, leaders including Gayeshwar Chandra Roy highlighted concerns over instability and reiterated that only an elected government can resolve the ongoing crisis effectively. Sargis Alam, a coordinator of the anti-discrimination student movement, assured that the movement will not become a political platform. Speaking at a meeting with students in Madaripur, Alam stated that while members can pursue politics individually, the organization itself will stay focused on social issues. He acknowledged primary successes but warned of rising conspiracies, calling for unity among supporters to safeguard their progress. Jamaat-e-Islami Secretary General Mia Ghulam Parwar stated that the People's Uprising of 2024 and the current Advisory Council were established outside constitutional guidelines. Speaking at a Bangladesh Workers' Welfare Federation meeting in Dhaka, Parwar stressed that reforms should not be halted under constitutional pretext, arguing that government to take note. He also remarked that those who once banned Jamaat Shibir now find themselves banned, underscoring changing political dynamics. Since August 5th, the Awami League Central Office has transformed from a bustling hub to a scene of eerie silence. Following the fall of the government in the People's Uprising, some central leaders have been detained while others fled the country. The central office on Bangabandhu Avenue was set ablaze by angry protesters. The party's headquarters on Bangabandhu Avenue has been scorched by angry protesters. Secretary General of the Jatiyo Party Muhammad Mujibul Haq Chunnu and five-time MP of Kishoreganj 3 faces local allegations of oppressive governance despite the party's weak position in the constituency. Residents claim Chunnu, along with his assistant Amirul Islam Khan Bablu, has harassed BNP and Awami League activists through fabricated cases. Chunnu has reportedly amassed significant wealth, with his assets increasing dramatically in the past 15 years, prompting demands for investigation from local BNP leaders. Rail communication was restored 12 hours after 5 coaches of the Panchagor Express derailed in Kamlapur. However, thousands of passengers are facing difficulties due to schedule disruptions. The station manager noted that it would take the entire day to fully recover from the incident, and repair work on the tracks is not expected to be completed today. The derailment halted all train movements to from Dhaka, causing widespread inconvenience. Current weather conditions will not reduce the Aedes mosquito menace. In fact, they may increase. Experts predicted that this year's dengue season could extend till January with changing strains of the virus. Throughout this month, fluctuation rain and humidity have created an environment conducive to dengue outbreaks. Traditionally, cases decrease in October, but last year's trend continues with over 100 fatalities already reported. Doctors urge immediate medical attention for any fever symptoms. In the open market, the Directorate of Agricultural Marketing is selling a package for 450 taka, which includes 2 kg of potatoes, 2 kg of onions, half a kilogram of pointed gourd and dozen eggs. This package is 100 taka cheaper than regular market prices, as confirmed by News24 during a market visit. Additionally, after nearly 2 months, the prices of almost all products are beginning to decrease by 10 to 20 taka. We'll be back after a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching News 24 English Bulletin. India has announced the removal of tariffs on parboiled rice exports, a decision prompted by increased stock levels and anticipated production growth after the monsoon. Following a reduction to 10% last month, the government has now fully withdrawn the duty. For several months, India has been easing restrictions on rice exports. The administration has set a minimum export price at $490 per ton, leading analysts to predict heightened interest from traders in exporting rice. Typhoon Trami has unleashed catastrophic floods and landslides in the Philippines, resulting in at least 46 fatalities. Whereas provinces in the northeastern region have been submerged, the country's weather department reported that the storm struck the northeastern coast with winds reaching 95 km per hour on Tuesday. Meanwhile, after wreaking havoc in Odisha, India, Cyclone Dhaka has weakened into a regular storm and may shift into a low-pressure area moving southwest. The Bangladesh cricket team will travel to Chittagong tomorrow to play the second and final test against South Africa, scheduled to commence on Tuesday. Having lost the first test in Dhaka, the Tigers are looking to bounce back. Both teams will practice at the Johor Ahmed Chaudhary Stadium starting Sunday. Bangladesh has announced a 15-member squad with pacer Khalid Ahmed replacing Taskin Ahmed, and South Africa's regular captain Temba Bavuma is also ruled out of the match. In the upcoming Bangladesh Football Federation elections, 37 candidates are vying for 15 positions, featuring a mix of newcomers and veterans. The new candidates aim to enhance football development, while incumbents highlight their past contributions, expecting voters to evaluate their work. Every 4 years, the BFF elections introduce fresh faces, with 8 previous committee members participating again. As voting day approaches, candidates are making final appeals to voters to secure their positions. That's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.